Hello. Hello. If you've never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker. Make coins into rings. Today we're going to be working on this 90% silver Texas quarter. If you're interested in getting one, they are on sale right now, and you should be able to find that listing at the bottom of the screen down here. If you have any questions while I work on this, feel free to put them in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and get started. First thing we got to do is punch a hole in our quarter. So we're going to prep our hole punch here and get it going. If you got some free fingers, please tap the screen. There we go. And we're just going to hammer that right on through. Hammer. These 90% silver Texas quarters are on sale right now. If anybody wants to check that out, tap the product link at the bottom of the screen. If you have any questions about them, let me know. It's our cool little Texas center punch. See how our coin's looking. Tap that screen, y'all. Tap it up. Fill it up with hearts. I just want to see hearts flying. Let's go. There is our quarter so far. Next thing we need to do is clean up that inside edge where we punched our hole through. You can see it's kind of sharp. I like to use deburring tools. It's these guys right here. And we're just going to cut away some of that metal and smooth it out. Again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Thanks for sharing the live. There we go. So now I've got the inside edge nice and smooth. We're gonna anneal it real quick. That's a process where we heat it up with some fire. It's gonna help soften the metal up, make it easier to fold and shape. Let's go. These are usually $100. They are 90% silver proof quarters that I make into rings. They're currently on sale for $60. Just tap that little shopping cart on the screen if you're interested in getting one for yourself or someone you love. They're pretty good gifts. Hello from Costa Rica. See things like this all the time. Thought it was a federal offense to deface money, only if it's done fraudulently. So if I was taking pennies and making them look like dimes and trying to spend them, that would be fraudulent activity, and that is illegal. But if you turn coins into jewelry, there's nothing really wrong with that. Eventually I'll melt the shavings down into something else. But for now, I just keep them and set them aside. Now we need our doming block. how to size. We'll get to that here in just a second. Yeah. ChatGPT's actually right on that one. That's funny. Heck yeah. That's what I like to hear. There's our coins so far. Well, Keith, you make sure to leave a nice review for me, okay? I sure would appreciate it. How many times do I get asked if it's legal? Currently, like 50 times a day. I've probably been asked, 3,000, something like that. What's really fun is when I go into the whole law and break it down, and then somebody new comes in the live and says it's illegal. That's always fun. So we'll have 300 people in here freshly educated, and then one will come in not knowing nothing. But yeah, it's a lot like penny smashing machines. Somebody was asking about sizing. There's 2 things you can do. To make it larger, you use a ring stretcher. That's what I'm doing right here. And then to make it smaller, I use reduction dies. So we'll squeeze it back down in one of these to make it a little smaller. This one right here, the target size is 7. So I'm going to stretch it to at least an 8. And then shrink it back down. So we got a little over 8 there. But you can see right off the ring stretcher, it's got a bit of a cone shape to it still. The top is wider than the bottom. And I prefer more of like a straight wall look. So we're going to go reduce that and change the size. I always make it at least one size bigger. That is correct. Because the shape of it off the ring stretcher isn't quite right for me. I can do a size 10. Absolutely. Tap the little orange shopping bag on the bottom of the screen and you should be able to select size 10 on that listing. So we're going to put that wider side face down in that die and give it a good push. Now this one is a size 7, so we're going to have to go to a smaller die. Let's see if we can find it. There it is. Make sure it's nice and level in there. I try to fold really slow. No problem. Again, if anybody else has any questions, let me know. These are currently on sale for $60 here on TikTok. They're usually $100. They are 90% silver proof quarters, so they're not just regular old quarters. And they're available in size 4 to 12. We're just slowly making this a little smaller and smaller on each side until we get pretty close to that target size 7. We're actually going to go a little smaller than 7, and I'll show you why here in a second. I'll pick up this camera mount here. So right now we've got it at about 6.5. And the reason for that is on the inside of the ring, there's a bit of raised metal on the inside right there. Can you guys see that? That's not very comfortable, and it also kind of throws off the ring size. So now that we're pretty close to where we want it as far as size and shape, we're going to cut away that inside lip and then really hone it in on the size after that. Aha! Yeah, y'all tap on that product link, even if you're not interested in getting one. It helps bring more people into the live. We currently have about 230 people in here. I feel like if about 5 of you open that product link and just left it open for about 10 seconds, we could knock that up to 300. Let's see if I'm right. This is called a deburring tool. Here we got 2. Let's knock it up to 5. Come on. Come on. I just need 5 people to look at the product at the same time. 3. Let's go. Oh, the holder. I'm not exactly sure what the name of it is, but it is made by Moneymaker Coin Crafting. Yes, I can do Morgans. If you go to the website link in my profile, you can find all the other rings I work on there. Got a couple deburring tools in the machine shop. They are needed. Yep, I do like the deburring tools. I told you we'd hit 300, guys. I appreciate your help. If you want to keep knocking that viewer count up, just tap on the product link and leave it open for about 10 seconds. It really does help. No, I do quarters, half dollars, dollars, what are they called? Commemorative coins, silver rounds, lots of different stuff. And you can find all that stuff through the link on my TikTok profile. Currently, I only have a few listings on the TikTok shop because I'm still testing it out. But pretty much everything on the TikTok shop is on sale right now. So if you're looking for a good deal, that's probably the best ways to go. If you're looking to see the full variety of what I have to offer, the website link is on my TikTok profile. Yep, coin collectors are my #1 customers. I think it's pretty cool to see how it gets made. If you'd like to send the coin I use, that's a little tricky. I am slowly working out the method to get that done. But the price would depend on the type of coin you have in mind. So I'd need to know quite a bit about it. If you'd like to email me at info@coinringmaker.com, that's usually how I start up most of my custom orders. For Morgans, I really only use like good to fine quality, and I leave the nicer gradable coins for the collectors. They still come out looking really nice. I'm thinking they made 3 designs for Morgans. It's a silver proof quarter. Right on. Yeah, it's info@coinringmaker.com. I should be able to get back to you today about that. Is it true this is not legal? I was told it's illegal. It's very similar to like a penny smashing machine you might find at like Six Flags or SeaWorld. You can alter currency, but if you're doing it with like a fraudulent intent, that's where you get in trouble. So that would be like taking pennies and making them look like dimes and trying to spend them. as far as making like art and jewelry out of coins, at least in the US, I'm all in the clear legally. I've been doing this for about 3 years, live on TikTok in front of hundreds, sometimes thousands of people, and I've gotten into zero legal trouble about it. So I appreciate your question. I believe that's what they call an old wives' tale. I used to think it was an old wise tale, but I guess it's a wives' tale. What's all the equipment cost to get started on these? It really depends. I've seen some people throw several $1,000s at it and not really like it and quit rather quickly. I personally spent about $200 on my starting tools and then reinvested income from sold rings to get better tools. If you're interested in seeing my recommended tool list, it's at coinringmaker.com. There's a button pretty close to the top of the page. You can find it there. We are making a 90% silver proof Texas quarter coin ring. They are currently on sale as well. If anybody's interested in getting one of these, I know it's kind of a niche product, but it should be on the screen. You can tap on it. You make them size 4 to 12. And again, they're made out of 90% silver proof Texas quarters. I think they come out looking really cool. Let's see how close to size 7 we are right now. A little bit over. Head back over here to the reduction dies. Got some silver quarters, heck yeah. Looking very nice. And right at size 7. So now we get to do my favorite part, which is where we make it all nice and shiny. This is an excellent time to tap on that product link. It helps bring more people into this TikTok live. It's also, I believe, 40% off right now. Usually they're $100. Got it for $60. I think you can use coupons with that deal too. So if you open the product link all the way up, there is possibly a coupon at the top of the listing that will reduce the price even further. 2011, that would be on my website, but I do have them. Yeah, you gotta be persistent and patient. How about you make me a nice wristwatch band? No, I mostly just work on rings. Anything bigger than a ring gets a little out of hand for me. Gotta keep my niche. Gotta keep my focus. No, I understand. That's why I'm laughing. So we got 1,100 likes on this live. 335 people. If y'all would just take a quick 10 seconds to open up the product link at the bottom of the screen. I think we could easily hit 400 people in here if we got 5 people to do that. So help me out. When I started this business, humor was like one of the main things I wanted to focus on. I feel like I've slipped away from that a little bit, become a little jaded. Anything from 1986? Yes. I've got copper-clad quarters and half dollars from 86, but I also have Olympic commemorative dollar. If I can find it. Just a moment. There we go. Okay, so for 1986, I have these. These are Ellis Island commemorative coins. The half dollar is copper clad, and the dollar is 90% silver. And these are both available on the website through the link in my TikTok profile. Pretty cool. No, I prefer to work with my hands. I have messed with liver sulfur a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of the smell of it. 1951, that's going to be either a 90% silver quarter or a Franklin half dollar. And both of those are available through the link on my TikTok profile. If anybody else has any questions about specific dates, let me know. I have a lot of options. I also have quarters available in all 50 states. So it's not just Texas. If you're looking for a different state, that's going to be available through the link on my profile. And I've got those in copper clad and 90% silver. No problem. Thanks for asking. I can't really do too much with like copyright or trademarked names, pictures, logos. So I don't have anything Corvette. 1963 silver. I've got half dollars and quarters. Yeah, liver sulfur is pretty stinky. Oh yeah, I check for errors. I check all my coins 3 times before I work on them. No, you're good, man. It really varies. Do I have it in 85? No, that's it's a commemorative dollar. Well, it's a commemorative half dollar and dollar set for Ellis Island. For 85, I do have Kennedy half dollars or clad quarters. It's not a whole lot in 85 with silver. For a size 15 and a half, I would recommend 1 ounce silver rounds or like a Morgan or Peace dollar. This is one of the latest 1-ounce silver rounds I've added. It's Eric Blood Axe. It's got absolutely incredible detail all over it. And these 1-ounce rounds are usually fine silver. You can find them through the link on my profile. There's a lot of different designs available, and I can easily get these to a size 15.5. As well as Morgan or Peace dollars, which are 90% silver. Straight bleach, hard-boiled eggs. Yeah, they're all good. They just all stink. How did you put the name on there? What do you mean, Joey? Name on where? What name where? Beautiful. Thank you very much. Eric, it's the design of the round. So Eric Blood Axe is a famous warrior, and they just have a series of famous warrior silver rounds. And I really like the design of that one, so I made it into a ring. I have a couple different engravers. I've tried like 3 different kinds of engravers, and they just don't really work very well on coins because they have raised surfaces. Usually you want to engrave on something that's flat and smooth, and the inside of coin rings is neither one of those things. It's a curved surface with raised details on it. Almost every time I try to engrave on a coin ring, the engraver part will jump around and scratch it up, and it just doesn't look very good. So I'm currently not offering that. Laser is probably the better way to go, but I don't have a laser yet. Not yet. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. If you haven't yet, make sure to check out the product link at the bottom of the screen. This is a 90% silver Texas proof quarter. We're going to make this one into a size 7. They're available as size 4, all the way to 12. I mean, I'm sure it can be done. I'm just, I'm not the best at it. I engrave like a 4th grader writes. Yeah, I do not have doctor's hands. I have clumsy hands. That's one reason I don't use any kind of power tools. I don't want to give the machines a chance to screw up my jewelry. So we do everything by hand here. Ooh. Yes, I can do half sizes as well. I can even go down to quarter sizes. If that's something you need, just leave a note when you place an order. Do I have size 25? No. I think the biggest one I've done was a size 18. It's my last jewelry polishing cloth. I'm gonna have to pick up some more of these. Yeah, no problem. 15 I can do, yes. 25, yeah. That's bracelet territory. Baby bracelet territory. For Kennedy, 1973, size 12.5, that's going to be $80. And you'll need to go through the website link on my TikTok profile to find that. 1973 half dollars are going to be copper clad, which means there's a pretty good chance they're going to turn your finger green. I do recommend applying clear fingernail polish to help prevent that. If you're not wanting green finger, I do recommend something either 90% silver or fine silver. It's really difficult to find anything from 73 that is silver. Don't my hands hurt doing that? No, I've been doing this for 3 years straight, every day. I've got super strong hand muscles. I'm used to it. Take a good look at it. Other than my fingerprints on this thing, it's looking pretty good. These are usually $100. They're currently on sale for $60. Just tap that product link at the bottom of the screen if you're interested. Sizes 4 to 12. 90% silver proof Texas quarter made into a ring just for you. And it's 40% off. That's pretty good. Beautiful, beautiful. There we go. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this live and would like to see more like it, make sure to hit that follow button right now. So Kennedy 1963 would be a better choice because of the silver content. Absolutely. Except there are no Kennedy 63s. I have Kennedy 64s, which are 90% silver. 1963 is going to be a Franklin half dollar. Still 90% silver, just a bit of a different design on the coin. So nice, says Jumpin' Bean. I think so. I think it came out really nice. I sure would like to make another one, if anybody's interested. I'll make it here on the live if you place your order now. Let's go. Tap that product link, take a look at it. See if it's right for you. Know anybody in Texas who needs a gift? It's a pretty good one. Got that coin collecting uncle. He'd love it. Very nice. All right, we got that one all finished up. If anybody has any questions, please put them in the chat. And we'll go take a little closer look at this ring. I don't know what ASC is, but I do have 90% silver half dollars and quarters from 1992. That's when they started doing the silver proof sets, so I do have those available through the website link on my TikTok profile. Got her upside down. There we go. How long does it take to make a coin ring? It can really vary depending upon the coin itself and the desired ring size. Anywhere from 20 minutes to a couple days. South Carolina quarter. Okay, so with the state quarters, they only made those for 1 year each. They did 5 states a year. From 1999 to 2008. So if you want a specific state, like let's look at this Texas one here. This was only made in 2004. So I can't really pick and choose the year with the state quarters. So if you want a specific year, I can do that. If you want a specific state, I can do that. But I can't do both. Well, Jumpin' Bean, go find your wallet and come back. Hit that follow button. It's going to be on my TikTok shop on sale for quite a while. I think till the end of October. So there's not a super rush, but if you want one, I definitely recommend getting one. I don't do Mexican pesos, but I do have Libertads, which are 1 ounce fine silver rounds. I don't do pesos. All right, guys, you make sure to check out my TikTok shop sale. Quite a few things on sale at the moment. I do appreciate y'all stopping by and watching me work. And I hope y'all have a great day. We'll catch you next time. Peace. Why is it better? The focus. It's rough. Do I have New Mexico? Yes. I have New Mexico in 90% silver and copper clad through the website link on my TikTok profile. All right, guys, we'll catch you next time. If you have any questions I didn't answer here, go leave them on any of my TikTok videos, and I will get back to you there. Again, I hope you all have a great day, and we'll catch you next time. Peace!